I'm very, very grateful for the fire that's been lit, and very, very grateful for this next lady I'm about to bring up. Phil invoked two people who were unbelievably kind to hop on planes and come here and share their stories and share their lives. There's an amount of tact that I have to use in this, that I've had to use in talking about it on the radio, that we've had to use in promoting all this, because before she began a marriage with a very famous husband, she had already been doing an enormous amount of liberty-related thinking and talking and writing and activism. And so now it ain't fitting if this event or on the radio spend a whole lot of time. I mean, just ethically and decorum, the big deal is not that her husband happens to be one of the finest justices in the history of the Supreme Court, Clarence Thomas. Oh. This is about her and about Liberty Central, this magnificent website that you've got to go to, libertycentral.org. It's not, I mean, we can all go to websites and get all pumped up and go, woohoo, like-minded people. I'm good with that. I like-minded people. But this is a place where you can get a civics class and learn about the nuts and bolts of liberty so that you can go out there. Here's another thing you can do. Voting, you bet. Contributing candidates, you bet. Neighborhood coordinating, you bet. How about talking to people that aren't as hip to liberty as we are? Talk to young people. Talk to people of any age, any race, any walk of life and say, you know something? Freedom. Let me tell you about it. It's being robbed of you and you don't even know it. And it's people like Ginny and sites like Liberty Central that help us do that. So we are enormously in her debt for the work she has done, the work she will continue to do, and we are so pleased and proud to welcome to this stage the wonderful Ginny Thomas. Oh, what? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can I just say, if something happens in Washington, my husband and I are heading to Texas. You people are so encouraging. Would you just thank the people next to you, right and left, for coming out today? Thank you. Absolutely. You guys, I am just sitting back here. I'm loving this. I can't wait for the next speaker. I was like, no, don't go to me. I want to. I have libertycentral.org, and I was quietly working for Hillsdale College in Washington last year. I know, I love it. And I love that place. I love what they're doing for young people up in Michigan and the fact that they take $0 federal dollars. So they're doing it all right. But I had to say, Dr. Arnn, I've got to go to the front lines because America's at risk, and I didn't know how far left President Obama and the leadership was going to take us. And so when I saw that march on Washington last year, I felt you coming to Washington. Washington is sick. It's corrupted. There's a bubble over it. And it needs you, and it needs your neighbors, and you need to keep growing. I know this is a big room filled with a lot of people, but please, all of you, find 10 more people. And let's keep growing this. It's time. I mean, maybe we did get President Obama so that we can wake this country up. And you guys are the political first responders, and I love the Tea Party movement. I'm just doing a website. The website is about 5 founding principles: individual liberty, personal freedom, limited constitutional government, free enterprise, and national security. And we are just a website, but what's really important, that's a virtual public square, is your actual public square that you're doing here. You're finding each other. You're finding Tea Party groups or the established conservative groups who feed you and help you find a community. And keep that up. We are only a resource for you. What we're doing at libertycentral.org is equipping citizen leaders to lobby for liberty. And so my husband and I do really different things, by the way, but there was a tornado over our wedding when we got married. God knew that we were both troublemakers coming together. So I do policy, he does law, and I don't understand that world, and I'm glad God didn't tell me to do that because I don't know how to do that. But thank you all for what you do, and I'm just excited to hear the next speaker. I encourage you to come to libertycentral.org and tell your friends to do it. I'm talking to the choir, but each of you need to go out and play solo now and do it on your own. You've got to be steeped and equipped and educated and activated, and we're just giving you tools and techniques at Liberty Central. Through those 5 filters, through those 5 principles, we watch for what the biggest threats are to those. We try to make it readers digestible, understandable. Don't be intimidated by that city. It's nothing to be intimidated about. And so from the front lines, I'm telling you, we need your help. We're at risk of losing the country. We have 61 days to put the brakes on this train that's heading for the cliff. And they thought we weren't going to wake up in time, but they were wrong. Join me.
Jenny, hang on a second. Come here. Oh, we're not done with you yet. Couple of seconds. Couple of things real quick. First, I need the hat. No, stop. Looks way better on you. Secondly, two things very important. Number one, as you've seen from not one but 2 standing ovations, just God bless you for stepping out front and doing Liberty Central and all this hard work. God bless this woman. And there's one more. I hope I've properly observed this line, and that we all have. But now that you're going to go get on the plane and go back home, I don't speak for a whole state or a whole city. I usually don't even try to speak for an entire room. But without fear of contradiction, I'm going to right now. Next time you see your husband, give him a hug. Give him an extra one from me. And all of us, because God bless that man. We can all talk about the Constitution. He fights for it every day in the highest court in the land. God bless him, and God bless you both. Thank you so much. Ginny Thomas.